Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Umineko Alliance of the Golden Witch. So, before we go on, just a few little clarifications on things. Yes, I am going to be doing Chiro as well. I'll be going through all of the story of Umineko. No, I'm not going to do, Hane or Tsubasa. Mostly because, for some reason they're not working on my computer at the moment. I will also probably not be doing Higurashi, because I don't want to muscle in on, One Crazy Fox's turf. Seriously, if you want to Let's Play of Higurashi, go watch him. He's pretty awesome. And, yeah, that's about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to really do much more after this, but I might, so even after this is finished, stay tuned. I do have Tsukihime and Fate Stay Night loaded up, although I'm not sure if I'm going to be Let's Playing those either. But enough talk. Let's continue with the story. As you can see, non-Saint Lucia. There's three different versions of Anja that I talk about. This is future Anja or Gretel. Generally speaking, when she's wearing that outfit, she's the same character. But yeah, so that's what I call future Anja. Then there's school Anja, who's Anja in the uniform. And later on in the story, there's young Anja, 6-year-old. But that's much, much later. That's in episode 8. So yeah. As you can see, future Anja is much more cynical than school Anja. I mentioned before exactly how I feel about Rosa. And admittedly, she's already shown that she is basically the worst character. However, you might think that she cannot possibly sink any lower. You would be wrong. What's a Scotch cake? New friends? Oh, little ceramic animal figures. I actually have some of those. Although they're not holding instruments. Mine are from Red Rose tea packages, which always come with little ceramic animal figurines. By the way, Red Rose tea is awesome. How did Sakutaro know? Just read this and let it sink in for a moment. Rosa, apparently coming back from a very important job, has a ticket for somewhere with hot springs. Shoot. One sec. No, you didn't, Maria. Rosa did something. Shoot. I have no clue what that is, and we don't get a We don't get a grimoire entry for it. Look, I can sympathize with Maria trying to find happiness in the strangest things. But I don't agree with her that Rosa is blameless in this, as you can easily tell. Yeah, Rosa's pretty terrible. So is it magic or love? Oh, hi! You'll notice that Maria's name is now in all caps, meaning she is a witch. Or at least an apprentice. Ah, it was magic. Every single time I hear the little glittery noise, I can anticipate exactly when this is going to start up. It's happened so many times so far. By the way, weirdly enough, I actually got a, copyright notice or something on my last video. I acknowledged it, I guess, because the music that they're claiming copyright on was used in the last video, so they can do what they want with it. But I'm pretty sure that commentary over a video game, even if the music is playing, counts as fair use. But then again, I'm not sure I know all that much about copyright law, so whatever. Sakutaro! Iryu! Iryu! Okay. I have got to stop saying that, but it's so much fun. Grimoire? Yeah, it mentions Maria being a little magician. I don't really know the difference between a magician and a witch or wizard, but I'm assuming that means not a full-fledged witch or whatever yet. Why am I doing this? I want to be going to the... I'm a dumbass. Yorishiro. An object or person that acts as a physical entity for a spirit or god to dwell in. So, an avatar, you mean? Avatar would probably have been a better English translation, but then again, vessel works too. Far be it from me to criticize Witch Hunt. By the way, those forest animals, as it's revealed a little bit later, not a spoiler at all, at least some of the bunnies from them become the Chiesters. And so this is what Maria's power is. The ability to create from nothing. Maria is the Witch of Origins. Ah, there it is, Witch of Origins. You! Oh my god, he is so precious. Oh yes, this bit. So finally, we get to what we've been really leading up to with Sakutaro. A stronger image. Beatrice is basically giving him a more humanoid form. Great witch. There's a funny little reference to the fact that Virgilia is the meta-world manifestation of Kumasawa. Yeah, it's somewhat complicated, but a lot of things in the meta world are manifestations of stuff in the real world, or at least the real world of Rokkenjima, meaning that Renove is Genji and Virgilia is Kumasawa. And see, this is where you start wondering about Beatrice, because she doesn't seem to be the same Beatrice as before. She doesn't seem to be the same Beatrice who's currently having a game, playing the game against Battler. And I can tell you for certain, Beatrice really took to heart the Battler's don't use that trick again. She's not fooling anybody here. This is actually Beatrice. Are you? Are you? Are you? Intense amount of concentration. Concentrating Beatrice is the best face. Mariage Sorcerie. Sorcerie. That's the group that was made up of Beatrice and Maria. A fitting form. And here is Sadakaro's secondary form. I mean, did I say Sakutaro? Precious! Oh my god, he's adorable! Eee! And yes, he has a character page now. Sakutaro! The shirt's too big for him. He's a diplomat, too. All witches, weapons, and furniture in the Alliance, as well as demons and divine spirits who are in a contract with the Alliance, are not permitted to take aim at him. He's basically immune to offensive attacks, although this doesn't really come up that much, since he doesn't really fight. Maria, the apprentice witch of origins. You notice that Sakataro isn't speaking with the little corner things anymore. That's because he actually has an existence now. Oh, and Maria gets a new outfit. Here's Maria's witch sprite. I love the little bows. Everyone, feast your eyes upon this awesome outfit. Oh shoot, she's got Eva Beatrice's staff. I just remembered. Remember what happened last time one of the human characters became a witch? Yeah, Evatrice happened. Now we may or may not actually get Mariatrice. So, as you might have noticed, every witch we've seen in the series so far, with the possible exception of Virgilia, but only because she was originally Beatrice, is a witch of something. For example, Maria, the Witch of Origins, Beatrice, the Golden Witch, or the Endless Witch, which applies to both Beatrice and Virgilia, and eventually Evatrice. Anyone with the name Beatrice counts as the Golden Witch, or the Endless Witch. Baron Castle is the Witch of Miracles, and Lambda Delta is the Witch of Certainty. And if you remember, Anja is a witch too. She's referred to as Anja Beatrice, but she does not actually she does not actually count as the Endless Witch. She has a different power. No, I won't tell you what it is yet. It's good. It's a wonderful surprise. Oh yeah, I forgot. Maria's Sorcerie actually had 3 members, with Anja being the 3rd. At one point. And back to 1998. Can we please get to the murders yet? I'm kinda sick of hearing about Anja. Oh, this dude. Oh yes, this was kind of an awesome moment for Ryukishi A7, because once he found out that Witch Hunt were translating his stuff into English, he had every right to file a cease and desist. He didn't. He sent them a letter telling them they were doing a great job. But there was something else that he did as well, which we'll be seeing either this time or next time. So this dude is Utsuki. I don't know how to pronounce that. Mentions here, professor at a certain college, well known as an authority on the study of Western folklore. He is also famous for his hobby of researching the Rokkenjima witch legend as one of the witch hunters. The witch hunt is primarily focused on the straining of occult superstitions to explain the truth of the Rokkenjima crime rather than doing so scientifically, and it still taunts enthusiasts of the mystical, primarily view it as a mental game. Yep. Ryukishiya 7 named an in-game organization after the real-life group that was translating his games. I love this guy. But I'm currently out of time, so see you next time. Bye-bye!